Hello and welcome to your weekly pick a card, pick a pile, romance, love, reading. And today we're bringing in the crickets. We can hear the crickets in the background. And I know last week we had a fairy card. So this week I decided to use a God and Titan card. So this is a divine masculine. So this is a message for everyone, excuse me, in this reading today. So this is about discovery. This is the divine masculine asking each of us to discover something deep within ourselves and to explore your environment. Really start going out and exploring and giving yourself new experiences. So that message is for everyone. And now, so I've done something different here. Instead of having numbers, I have these beautiful cards, and you have to see which one resonates with you to figure out how you're going to pick your pile today. So this would be pile number 1. So this beautiful card has a number 26 at the bottom. You can pause the video too, of course, to look at the pictures a little bit longer. This would be pile number 2, and it has the number 38 at the bottom. So when you look at the images, when you look at these cards, think about, is there something in the colors that draws you to it? Is there something you see in the imagery? Is there something about the number? So this one is pile number 3, and it has the number 32 in the bottom. Like for instance, for me, I see a few things in here. I see the nectar of a flower being dropped into almost like a pool of nectar. And then within that, I see a spider also. Like there's all sorts of things you can see in some of these images. They're really quite spectacular. And in this one, this would be pile number 4. And this almost goes on forever and ever. And this card has the number 27 at the bottom. So sometimes too, the number at the bottom of the card may have some sort of significance for you. So take the time and choose your pile, and the timestamps will be in the description, so you can click on that. And I'm going to get started with the first pile with this number 26 card. Now, it is the same as last week. You are getting 2 cards from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, 1 from the Untamed Animal Spirit deck, 1 from the Fairies, 1 from the Goddesses, and 1 from the Gods and Titans. So the first card here is Judgment. Interesting to see where this goes. The card between the two is Spider. This is very creative energy. Your next card is the Knight of Pentacles. Your fairy card is Faf the Footer. Oh, this is kind of unfolding in an interesting way here. Your goddess card, your goddess energy is Mary Miracles. Your God and Titan is Shiva. He came up last week in one of the piles, the Destroyer. Ooh, wow. Now I know last week these cards were a little bit tough on the masculine, because they were kind of basically saying that the feminine was on a journey and you needed to catch up. Wow. Okay. Now, the message that I'm getting an overall message here, and it's really quite interesting, particularly from what the cards were speaking of last week. So I'm really getting the message here that masculine energy has gone deep within themselves. I mean, this is about exploration of oneself right here. If we put these 2 cards together, if we have Shiva the Destroyer and this Faf the Footer, so this is really looking deep within yourself, taking the time to explore who you are. And Shiva comes and gets rid of what no longer works. What's not divine love? Get rid of that. If it's not something that you love divinely, why do you have it in your life? What is the point of that? This experience is about divine love. And that's not just about, relationships with people. It's, well, certainly a relationship with yourself. And it's relationships that we have with what we do and everything. Is it, do you really do something that you love? The job that you do you really love it? So this is sort of what this is, going inside and digging out and making the masculine energy much better, much better, much better energy for the masculine here right now. And I almost feel like the feminine energy is sitting here and saying, this is a miracle. This is a beautiful divine miracle, what's starting to happen with the divine masculine energy. It's creative. It's very creative energy, which tells me that someone, masculine energy, has been going deep within themselves, because the creative aspect is your deeper self. So when you start bringing creativity and divine love into everything that it is you do, you're stepping up to your better self, your best self. You're evolving in a sense. And I feel like, look at here, he's stepping up, isn't he? He's really stepping up. And she's a little surprised. She's like, oh, wow, where did this come from? What's going on here? Which is really nice. And this card, I'm almost reading this backwards, but this Judgment card here, this is like they are coming onto an equal plane, an equal level of development and movement, and up into the heavens, like being lifted out of whatever this area is that you're in, this darker point of view about life and things and situations, and coming into much more positive energy. This is a very balanced pile. This is really a wonderful pile. So the message that I would be getting here with this pile is, if you have picked it and you're not in a relationship, whether you're masculine or feminine energy, it tells me that situations that will come to you, that you will come to or go to, will take you down roads where both the masculine and the feminine energy are in alignment. They're equals. They're really great equals. If you're in a relationship and this hasn't felt like your situation, it's shifting, it's changing. The masculine energy is about to step up, and who knows, like it really feels like it's taking off. And the masculine energy might surpass the feminine. I kind of like this, that they're both pushing each other to this higher level of self. It's beautiful. It's very divine, really divine, very creative energy coming through right now. An exploration of deeper self and destroying what doesn't serve you. Wow. I don't know. These readings used to be a little bit romantic, but right now it's really about like this development. All right, that was the first one. Thanks. Let me know what you thought of that. All right, we're going to do the second one now, this pile. This is the pile that had number 38 in it. So again, you have the same cards you had last week. You've got 2 cards from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, 1 from the Untamed Animal Spirit deck, 1 from the Fairies, 1 Goddess, and 1 God and Titan card. The first card you have is the Queen of Wands. The card between them is Lion. Definitely fire energy. Wands are also fire energy, actually. Your second card is the Two of Swords. Your fairy card is Nellis the Alchemist. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, this is going to be pretty cool, because the first pile, if you were here last week, there was pretty much this call to masculine to step it up, because the feminine was going and hoping you were coming along for the ride. If you weren't, well, she was going to keep going. And the first pile I did said, oh, the masculine has definitely stepped up. I'm feeling like something's happening here too. Oyster, new beginnings. So this is the divine feminine energy. The masculine energy is Green Man, abundance. Oh. I'm actually getting 2 messages here for the masculine energy. Some of the masculine energy is at the point where they're like, you know what, I need to look after self. I need to look after my own creative aspects, things that I'm working on. I need to develop my abundance right now. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this stuff, for this, you know, deeper stuff right now, because I need to work on myself. There's things that I'm working on for myself. So if you are feminine energy coming into this reading and you're dealing with that situation, that's what's going on. It's not necessarily that this masculine energy isn't interested. It definitely is, but it's almost maybe like seeing this stepping up. I need to really pull it up. I'm going to do that for myself. It's like doing it for themselves, which I really like, because that's the only reason to do anything really, is do it for yourself. Don't do it for others. When you do it for yourself, you end up stepping up to the level that others are. And it just happens naturally. So that might be what's going on for some people in this pile. The other situation is like there is a transformation that is coming here, and it's irrevocable. If I believe that is the word that is used in this book with this card. And she has those butterfly wings. And I've always said it, once that butterfly hatches, becomes this whole new creature, it never goes back into the chrysalis and becomes a caterpillar. It just can't reverse. It cannot reverse. Nature doesn't allow it to happen. So this is irrevocable. You're not going back on this change. So this development that might be going on for abundance, inner abundance, outer abundance for masculine energy. This is irrevocable change. Now, some of the masculine energy I'm getting here is working on it, but still a little bit childish. It feels a little bit childish here. Like this, he's sort of forcing the rose on her. She's sort of interested, but she's got her foot on him, but her body language to me is, this is still not enough. This is not what I'm talking about. This is not what I'm feeling. This is not the level that I'm at right now. And masculine energy is definitely enjoying the changes of the feminine energy. Some of them definitely are. I have a lot of masculine energy readings right now, like energy coming right now. I know last week was feminine, so there's a balance here. Maybe by putting that card there, the God and Titan card, it said, okay guys, let's step up, let's get some of your energy. And I mean, this is the king of the beasts. This is the lion here. And he's sitting here really poised. I feel like he's reflecting on everything that's around him and what's inside himself too. There's deep reflection in this card at this point. And new beginnings. Some of the feminine energy may be choosing to move forward in a different direction. And that's just the way it is. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Like this masculine energy is taking that time out for itself as well to do that. Now, both these energies may come back together again at some point as they move forward with whatever this exploration is, because this new beginning is irrevocable. I can't go back. I can't go back. If we're just not in alignment anymore, we're just not in alignment anymore. There's a little bit of what I'm getting. It's interesting. This card here, though, there feels like there's some really positive energy in this lion card. No. Okay. Yeah, I am getting the message that, yeah, there may be a separation happening here with this feminine energy and this masculine energy. It's hard for the masculine energy, but they're just feeling like I'm not there yet. I'm feeling forced and pushed. It's not my journey. And that's really important. It has to be your journey, right? It has to be your point of journey. So there are some big changes going on here for sure, with new beginnings, irrevocable change. Definitely. So yeah, I mean, I'm just going to say it, that there may be feminine energy that is exiting the situation. Feminine energy, if you're not in a relationship, you may be just going to new places to meet new people, putting yourself in new situations, getting new jobs. Like, it's a whole new energy. So it's whole new energy. It's all new beginnings. It's irrevocable. You'll never go back to that again. And the masculine energy needs to look after itself too. It needs to, do what's right for it. But I do feel like for the masculine energy, I feel like I am getting this feeling of sort of reminiscing a little bit sad about the change that's happened, but that is temporary. That is temporary. If there is like a breakup or a change in partnership here, there will be something new for the masculine, right? As it moves forward, as long as you continue to allow yourself to move forward and grow. All right, that was number 2. So for number 3, this one here with the nectar drop, you have 2 Tarot of Sexual Magic cards. You have 1 Untamed Animal Spirit card, 1 Fairy card, and 1 Goddess card and God and Titan card, just like last week. So here we have the Queen of Chalices. Finally, somebody's getting it on. We have, oh, the Earthworm. That's an interesting card to pull out in a reading like this. Oh, then we have the 3 Chalices. Alrighty then. This group is having a little more fun than the other groups, I think. Your Fairy card is Spirit Dancer. The Goddess energy, feminine energy, is Morgani, death and magic, or Morgan. Sorry, I put an extra syllable at the end. And the masculine energy is Anubis, protection. That's very interesting that would come up with this Earthworm, because the Earthworm is protecting something. So now I've got the message that the masculine energy is protecting something. It doesn't look like it, though, in these cards. But it could be. I mean, Spirit Dancer. This is really going out and being your true self. Uninhibited, true self. Shining your light. Dancing your dance. Death and magic is all about a big change, a cycle change. Look at this wonderful witchy witch. She's got this crescent moon right in her head here. So she's all about cycle changes. Changes in cycles. When a cycle is gone, when old energy is gone, a new energy has to come in. And that's the magic part. So again, I'm getting feelings of change here. This guy feels like a little bit stubborn and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm not happy with what's going on. I just get that feeling from this card right now. The Earthworm. The Earthworm has something wonderful inside of it. Very wonderful and colorful and beautiful. But it's tying itself up, even with like sort of deep thoughts, overthinking, and not letting this come out. And I feel like this guy is sitting in that energy, huh? Really overthinking a situation. Physically, I feel like the masculine energy is really involved here, but they're overthinking something. Overthinking something. Yeah, it's all about the masculine message so far. This is the 3rd pile. Last week it was really about the feminine, and this week the masculine is really... The masculine is quite involved in a relationship here. So regardless if you're masculine and you've come to this reading, or you're feminine and you're finding out about your masculine, he's very much physically involved in this relationship, really does like you and enjoy you. He's just not opening up his heart. He's really not opening up his heart. And I'm feeling like the feminine energy is somewhat aware of this. And it's a tough choice. Like, you want to move forward and just sing your own song and dance your own dance and just go to what really serves you well. I feel like there's a bit of a stalemate here in terms of this is as far as he wants to take it. Because feminine does enjoy the masculine, that's for sure. She definitely does. But this Death and Magic card is telling me that there is a change coming. There's a change in something coming for whatever's going on with you right now. And only time is going to tell on here. Because the masculine's not moving away. Not moving away from this situation. He is very much wrapped up with the feminine. I feel like it's the feminine is making this choice to, like some of you just know, he's just not emotionally, he hasn't opened up his heart, his deeper self to you. And you're sort of thinking like, should this be the end of that? Should I stay? That's all Spirit is telling us right now. That's what the storyline is. If you do move forward, there's death and magic coming in. There will be new opportunities and new things will come to you. When you exit old energy, new energy comes in. So that's that. Wow, this is interesting this week. Come on, it's summertime, guys. How come I'm not getting readings of, oh, crazy, lusty love and summertime romance? All right, thank you. Leave a comment. All right, number 4, the fourth pile here. What does the fourth pile have for you? So you're getting 2 cards from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, 1 from the Untamed Animal Spirit, Fairies, a Goddess, and a God and Titan card. Oh dear. Knave of Swords. I swear that guy comes up a lot. You guys really like the woman's tush, don't you? I think guys like the woman's booty. All right, Tiger energy. That's between the 2 Tarot of Sexual Magic cards. I'm just saying because it's always coming up. Oh, the Emperor. Wow. I don't know. It's been a long time since I pulled that card out of this deck. That's Aries energy right there. Interesting though. This is feline. Oh, the feline. That's crazy. This is feline too. That's the name of it. Feline. The feline. I think I'm getting fire energy here for sure. The Goddess card is Nike Ambition. God and Titan, Vishnu Balance. Welcome to the show, buddy. You used to come in a lot when I was doing these regularly. Oh, this one is nice. This is a nice pile. If you guys pick this pile, it's good. This is good. The other ones were still rough. People are working on stuff, but this one is nice. These 2 are meeting right here. They're meeting right here. There's this ambition in the feminine energy to move forward with something in her life, something in her feelings, something in her development. And this masculine energy is saying, you know what, I'm up to it. I'm going to create balance in my life, in our life, and we can do this. Like, I'm really getting that message. This is nice, nice, nice energy. The mask, I'm getting like, yes. Well, you know what, it's interesting because all the piles I got more masculine energy than I did in the feminine energy, for sure. I feel like this is almost like a point that the masculine energy, well, he still enjoys her tushy. I guess he still likes that tushy. But he was sort of on his knees and she was more at a level above him. But it feels like it's changed. I mean, he stepped up and became the emperor. So he's, if it's actually interesting. If you go to last week's reading for this, the first pile was the Empress. And that was the feminine energy of this situation. I feel like we've come into where the masculine energy is the Emperor. He's come up. He's ready for this show. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. This guy is doing great. This is very good, hot, fiery energy, very passionate, very focused energy. This masculine energy knows what it wants and how to get it and how to be a leader through example. This is a very good energy coming through. I really like this feline. This feline is, you know, he's sort of, it almost feels like he's sneaking away in the night, but what he's actually doing is he's leaving behind things that don't serve him anymore. He's leaving that stuff behind, but he's looking right at you. I'm not sneaking away with nothing. I know what I'm doing. I'm leaving behind what I don't need and I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward into my new energy. My new energy in terms of striking up a balance in here. Again, like the only strong energy I'm getting is again from the Goddess card. The rest of it feels like this is the masculine energy coming through and speaking through in this reading. It looks really good. Like if you're feminine energy and you are not in a relationship, you know, I'm telling you right now, the masculine energy that you're going to be coming towards different situations, be yourself, be your true self. Don't compromise because this masculine energy is up for it. That's what they're looking for. This is the power play that I think the universe is trying to create where you're both your solid best and you're fine with that. You don't expect the other person to come down. You don't want to put them down. You don't want them to put you down. This is really, really good energy. I like it. Yeah, it's good, good. And so if you are masculine energy too, you're coming into this. You are really coming into situations where you're gonna, if you're not in a relationship, you're going to be coming towards feminine energy that is just, it's like, wow, this is like my queen, right? This is my queen. So the emperor is sitting here and he's almost waiting for his queen in a sense. Feels like maybe there's more people that have chosen this pile that are not in a relationship than that are. And yeah, you know what? I'm also getting the message here, feminine energy that's not in a relationship. This is going to surprise you. You're focused or you've got ambition on something and poof, hello. Yeah, like it's unexpected, this energy. It's very good. Very good. Pile 4 was great. Thanks, guys. Thank you for ending it on a very nice note. Let me know what you thought in the comments section. And that is it for this week. We will see you next week, guys. Have a great week and see you soon. Bye.